Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you being here this evening for our 6x6 presentation by various universities and colleges. This evening we have Oklahoma City University, Oklahoma Panhandle University, University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University, the University of Alabama, and Florida Southern University. You may ask questions throughout the session. Though your camera will be turned off, you will be muted. You can still use the Q&A box at the bottom of your screen to ask questions of any university or all of them during the presentation. Each group will go for about 6 minutes and we'll get started. So first up is Oklahoma City University.
Can I share screen real quick? All right, like you said, I am with Oklahoma City University. My name is Karen Babb, and I'm one of the admissions counselors here. I'm gonna minimize this. Sorry about that. Had technology issues today. So we're Oklahoma City University, a private university located right here in Oklahoma City. We are United Methodist affiliated, but by no means do you need to be United Methodist or hold any religious affiliation. You can see the breakdown here of our student population. We have about 1,600 undergraduate students in our university. So we like to consider ourselves Oklahoma City's university because we're truly located right here in Oklahoma City. We have everything that a big city offers: the Thunder, baseball team, River Rapids. It's just a really fun place to be right now. So I was talking earlier about our 1,600 undergraduate students. That means we bring in about 400 new students each year. So what that looks like for you, we have an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and our average class size is 17 students. So that's really important when you're going out for your jobs, for your internships. Your faculty are going to know who you are, be able to give you really great recommendations. All of our classes are taught by faculty. No classes are taught by grad students. And so your faculty are going to really be able to work with you to get that education that you need and you deserve. A little bit about our academics. We have an 85% acceptance rate into med school, dental school, PA school, any biomedical research graduate school. But by the second year you apply for med school, we have actually 100% placement rating. And a little bit about our business school. We have Bloomberg terminals, which means you have access to stock in real time. And when you graduate, you would be Bloomberg certified. And then our business school is top 4.5% of business schools worldwide. The nursing program, we are #1 nursing program in the state of Oklahoma and the top 50 in the entire country. So we're really sought after for our nursing program. A couple of new degrees that we have just added is our esports management degree and then a game design and animation degree. And we also have an esports team if you're interested in that varsity team experience. Moving on to our performing arts side of campus, we have our School of Music and our School of Dance are consistently in the top 10 programs in the nation. And our School of Theater has the most undergraduate performances out of any university in the nation. We always have Broadway stars actively whenever Broadway is happening. And last year we were the #1 dance program in the nation. We beat our Juilliard. So we're going to continue to be the best dance program in the nation. And one of our most notable alumni, Kristen Chenoweth, is our current artist in residence. So she'll actually be coming to campus twice a year to give a master class to our music theater students. College wouldn't be anything without campus traditions. A few traditions we have at OCU are a lip sync battle during the fall homecoming week, a Love Not Hate Day. We have a dance marathon that benefits the Children's Miracle Network. So just a lot of activities that you can get involved in while you're here on campus. We have study abroad opportunities as well. You can see that in the top picture, top right picture, and they're actually in Oaxaca, Mexico. And we have over 80 student-led organizations, which I think is really large for a small campus such as ours, 4 sororities and 2 fraternities. So actually 25% of our students are involved in Greek life. We have intramural sports, fitness center, and a unique thing that we offer for our performing arts students is during their senior year, they perform in a senior showcase in either New York City, Dallas, Chicago, or LA. And while they're there, talent agencies are there to basically hire them for a job. So we really want to make sure that you graduate with a job. Moving on to athletics, we have 22 sports that we compete in. We have won a championship in at least one sport over the past 27 years, and we're in the NAIA division, and we're #1 in our division. And so you can see last year we won men's cross country. So I know that it's been difficult to take the ACT, so we want to make it a little bit different process for getting into the university. So we have a couple of options. We have the test optional option. We have a test if you take the ACT and you have a GPA, or you have a class rank and a GPA. We just want to make it as easy to get into the university with all of the stuff happening based off of your resume, your letter of recommendation, and all the activities you've been involved in. So a little bit about our scholarships. We have grid-based automatic scholarships. So if you do have an ACT or an SAT and you meet those qualifications, you get these automatic scholarships, and they're stackable up to the full cost of tuition. And you can continue to take the ACT to raise that, to raise your score. So if you're a dance, theater, or music student, you also qualify for a talent award based off your audition. And all of our auditions for all of our programs this year are a video audition. We also have quite a number of competitive scholarships, and those are going to be based off your application, your resume, additional letter of recommendation, and I'm the one that can recommend you for these scholarships. So if you see anything that interests you or you think really applies to you, just go ahead and reach out to me and ask me about those, and I'll put my contact information. I'll put that in the chat later for more questions, but thanks so much for joining me. It was really nice to talk.
Thanks so much. Next up, we have Oklahoma Panhandle State University.
Hi everyone, give me just 1 second to share my screen with you. All right, there we go. I want to start by introducing myself. My name is Sarah Wood. I'm the admissions counselor for Oklahoma Panhandle State University, as well as a recent graduate of the university. I want to start by giving you a quick glimpse of what our campus looks like. This is a drone view of our entire campus, so just enjoy that. And now that you've seen us, I want to tell you a little bit more about us. We have about 1,500 students, giving us a 14-to-1 student to faculty ratio and average class size of just 16. Our small numbers really allow for a lot of one-on-one time with your professors and a lot of hands-on learning experiences that you might not get at a bigger university. We have alumni in 26 countries in all 50 states, meaning from OPSU, you truly can go anywhere. Just tell us where you want to go, what you want to do, and we'll get you there. We're the fastest growing university in our region, which is 250 miles in all directions. And we're the first and only Hispanic serving institution in Oklahoma, which means at least 25% of our student body is Hispanic. This year, we're at 29%, and our men's soccer team alone represents over 20 countries. We also give away $4.5 million in scholarships each year. We have 3 academic colleges here at OPSU, the College of Ag, Science, and Nursing, the College of Business and Technology, and the College of Arts and Education. My favorite thing about the College of Ag, Science, and Nursing is it actually has 3 facilities outside of classrooms and labs for you to get hands-on learning experiences. We have a university farm with both animals and crop production. We have a university greenhouse. That's another opportunity for that crop production. And we are one of 2 meat labs that are student-run in the state of Oklahoma. That's a great place to buy fresh meat, to learn your meat science classes, and just a great on-campus job opportunity. The College of Business and Technology offers 2 clubs that are nationally recognized that host prestigious events on campus. And the College of Arts and Education offers a scholarship we like to call the Panhandle Promise, where if you teach in one of 3 counties in the Panhandle for 2 years after graduating, it's a full ride scholarship. A little bit more about our cost. If you look up in that corner with that red circle, you can see what an average semester for us costs, but don't let that scare you. We offer almost 90% of our students some type of financial assistance, and we don't charge any out-of-state tuition. We have scholarships that cover departmentals, cover your housing fees, and we have presidential scholarships that start at an ACT score of just 26. We also offer 250 foundational scholarships that open in December and close in February. Those are just a checklist application, mark the ones you qualify for, mark the ones you're interested in, and the school will distribute your application. It's super easy, and those are stackable as well. Athletic scholarships are made by different coaches, so if you're interested in any athletics, let me know. I'd love to get you in contact with a coach. Housing, we have 4 on-campus housing options, 2 traditional dorms. One is all male, one is co-ed by wing, but don't let that scare you. Our numbers are about 50% male, 50% female. You can see the prices for all our housing options on the screen, and that does not include meal plans. We do ask that freshmen live in those residence halls. Don't worry, they come fully furnished. The ID apartments are open to juniors and seniors. Those are 4 bedrooms, a living area, a little false balcony, and a kitchenette. They also have 2 bathrooms, so you don't have to worry about sharing with 4 people. And the Aggie annexes are duplex style housing. Up to 3 people of the same sex can live in those. Here you can see the 16 different athletic events we compete in. Those fall into 3 different conferences. And again, I'd be happy to get you connected with a coach. Almost all of our athletic facilities have recently been redone or in the process of being redone. Entergy Stadium, our football and soccer field, just got a new turf as well as a video scoreboard. The University Farm is getting new stalls for our rodeo team, which is 7-time national champions right now. We just got a shooting sports complex, and we're building a new soccer complex in a nearby city. There's just a lot going on around here. So if you're interested in any type of athletics, please come check out our amazing facilities. Maybe if I can get my screen to twitch. Student life at OPSU, there is always something going on, and everything is free to get into with your student ID. Some of my favorite events as a student included movie nights in the theater, as well as inflatables in the courtyard. You know, we're just big kids when you're in college. Nothing really changes. We have 42 clubs and campus organizations. There really is something for everybody, but if we don't have it started, you are more than welcome to find an advisor to sign off on it, and we'll get a group going. The Noble Activity Center is also a great spot to hang out on campus. It's got weights, ellipticals, treadmills, basketball courts, volleyball courts, racquetball courts, a heated saltwater junior Olympic-sized pool, and they also host really cool things like self-defense classes that are again free with your student ID, and scuba diving classes. So it's just a really fun place to meet people you might not come across in other areas of campus. If anything that I said sounded interesting to you at all today, I highly encourage you to apply. These are the steps you're going to take. Our application is free and doubles as your application for a scholarship. We are giving away t-shirts the first 250 freshmen that apply, so go ahead and get that free t-shirt, no harm. So take all those steps, and if you have any questions, go ahead and screenshot that right there and contact me. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Sarah. Attendees, don't forget you can ask questions at any time in the Q&A section below. Next up, we have the University of Oklahoma.
Good evening. Thank you all so much for joining us. We're really excited that you're here. I'm going to share my screen real quick. All right. So my name is Christy Smeal. I am the Assistant Director for Admissions and Recruitment at the University of Oklahoma. I am based in Kansas City to best support our Kansas and Missouri Sooners. And I want you to take a moment to grab my contact information. And at any time you have questions, feel free to reach out to me and let me know how I can help you. The OU campus is considered one of the most beautiful in the country. And it is a traditional residential walking campus, which is really great because it usually takes less than 10 minutes to get from one class to the next. As I'm going through this presentation, please feel free to scan the QR code on the following slides at any time if you are interested in joining our mailing list. So we are located in Norman, Oklahoma, and our students benefit from the proximity of Norman to the state capital in Oklahoma City. We are around a 2-hour and 45-minute drive from Wichita, around 4 hours from Topeka, and around 5 hours from the Kansas City area. Oklahoma City also offers great internship and job placement opportunities for our students, as well as providing arts, culture, concerts, nightlife, and professional sports. We also have a Olympic training whitewater rapid facility that anybody can take advantage of. So if you're interested in learning how to whitewater rapid, do the whitewater kayaking or rafting or that sort of thing, that is definitely something that you can do in Oklahoma City. While OU is a large public tier 1 research institution, we are proud that we are able to keep our classes small. And this gives our students a chance to be more than a number at OU. Our students have the benefit of being seen, understood, and encouraged to excel, create, and pursue their goals. Pursue their goals through different opportunities such as FIRE, which is our 4-year research engagement opportunity, and Honors College, and several other opportunities on campus as well. But at OU, we do want to know our students by name and not their ID number. With more than 170 programs of study, there really is something for everybody at OU. With the National Weather Center on our campus, highly ranked performing arts, a student-run advertising company in the College of Journalism, and a complete health sciences center, we really do have it all. When applying to OU, you can come in undecided and still finish in 4 years. In fact, most freshmen start in University College. This is our exploratory freshman college before they will officially declare a major at the end of freshman year and move into a degree granting college. We also offer study abroad opportunities in over 80 countries and 200 different cities, with 2 OU study centers that are located in Arezzo, Italy and Puebla, Mexico. These study centers give our students a chance to study in another part of the world while still being able to pay the same amount in tuition and fees as they would if they were on campus in Norman. So we try to make these opportunities available for our students, and we encourage them to go outside of their shell and get new experiences under their belt. At OU, we use a holistic review for admission, which weighs your academic merits, extracurricular activities, admission essay, and letters of recommendation as predictors of academic success. Effective this year and for the next 5 years, we are going to be test optional for admissions. OU is also going to superscore ACT and SAT scores and allow students to self-report scores for admission and scholarship purposes. If you do select to self-report your scores, you will need to send us your scores so that we can verify them before you enroll in classes. Applying by our early action deadline that you see here, November 1st, offers you priority for things like admission, merit-based awards, leadership and community awards, financial aid, and early access to the housing application and honors college application. I am also a graduate of the university, and I know the type of experience that students have at OU and why that experience has drawn over 400 students from Kansas and Missouri that have currently made OU their home. With great academics, a very involved student life, a beautiful campus, large Greek life experience, and again, numerous study abroad opportunities, students have a chance to create an incredible community within OU. And of course, the chance to cheer the Sooners on to victory every Saturday is a once in a lifetime experience. It sends goosebumps down my spine every single time I get to hear each competing side of the stadium screaming Boomer Sooner back and forth. So anytime you have questions, I'm happy to help with those. Reach out, let me know how I can be of assistance.
Thanks so much, appreciate that. Attendees, don't forget you can ask questions at any time during the presentations. And without further ado, next up is Oklahoma State University.
Hello, everyone. I'm trying to share my screen real quick. All right, there we go. Hi, everyone. My name is Caitlin Middleton, and I am the admissions counselor for Kansas for Oklahoma State. So Oklahoma State is located in Stillwater, Oklahoma, which is where I am based. It is about 2 hours from Wichita and about 4 hours from the Kansas City metro area. We are about an hour from Oklahoma City and an hour from Tulsa, which are Oklahoma's largest cities. So I like to say we're far enough away to get away from home, but close enough to go back if you want to. Now, we are considered a mid-sized university. We have 22,000 undergraduate students, and out of those, about 26% of those students are out of state, and we represent all 50 states and over 100 countries. So we have a lot of diversity here on campus. Now, we are a land-grant institution, and basically this just means that we were given money by the Oklahoma State government to found the school, and that gives more opportunities for students to get a better hands-on learning and more opportunities scholarship-wise, funding-wise. We are a top-tier research institution, so what that means is that you're going to get a lot of hands-on learning as an undergraduate student that you may not get elsewhere until you go on to grad school. Now, we have over 200 majors across 5 academic colleges. Our most popular academic colleges are going to be College of Agriculture, we're a land-grant institution, and then College of Engineering, which is super popular as well. Some of our top majors that we offer are zoology. That is not offered everywhere, and so we are super popular for that major. We have a professional pilot degree, so you can get your professional pilot license. We have our own airport and fleet, so you will get all of your hours here on campus. We are actually about to build a brand new airport for our professional pilot students. Hopefully that will be opening in the fall, I believe. We also have interior design and fashion merchandising, so those are popular majors as well. On the right, you will see our McKnight Center for Performing Arts. This was just built in 2019, and this is just a performing arts center for all of our arts and sciences majors that are in there in performance, and we host different performances like the New York Philharmonic. So we have a lot of great things happening in our arts and sciences as well. Our application is currently open. We are not on Common App, and that is because your application for the university will double as your application for scholarships. So if you are interested, go ahead and go to our website to apply. We'll just need you to fill out that application, submit your high school transcript. If you have taken your ACT or SAT yet, you can go ahead and submit those. If not, we are test optional, so we are not requiring you to have those on file. We also require an application fee. If you're wondering how to get that fee waived, reach out to me and I'd be happy to help. So that's going to complete your application for the university. And then for scholarships, we just need you to complete 2 short essays and then the leadership and involvement resume. Once you complete those 2 things, you're in the pool for all scholarships. It is that easy. We do have assured admissions here, so this is kind of just a benchmark for our acceptance. If you meet one of these 3 criteria, then you are guaranteed to be admitted. However, if you do not, we do have a holistic, comprehensive review admissions criteria, so we will look at everything that you submit, not just test score and GPA. These are some of our assured scholarships for our out-of-state students. We do not have reciprocity with bordering states, and that is because we offer these, which brings down the out-of-state tuition a great deal. So these are assured to you, meaning that if you meet this criteria, you are guaranteed that amount of money for 4 years. We are also excited to announce that we have a GPA only scholarship. We just released this at the beginning of the month. We are really, really excited about this. So if you meet this GPA criteria without a test score, or if you have a test score and it falls below that 24, as long as you have this GPA, you are guaranteed this scholarship for 4 years. I meant to take this slide out, but here are some important dates. The main thing to note from this is our first scholarship deadline is going to be February 1st. Now we have over 500 student organizations here on campus, so there is something for everyone. You're always going to be able to get involved in something. We have intramurals. We also have study abroad opportunities. So if you are wanting to study abroad, every academic college does a study abroad trip, several trips. So if there is somewhere specific you are wanting to go, I'm sure we can get you there. We also have career services in every academic college. So this is going to look beyond your 4 years of college. These people are going to help you with your resumes, help you do mock interviews, help you with networking, things like that. Oklahoma State is home to America's greatest homecoming. So what you see here are our homecoming decks. This is a huge tradition at Oklahoma State. Basically, during homecoming, the population triples overnight, and all of our alumni come home. It is a great time. Our alumni are loud and proud. We are having daily campus tours, so if you're interested in coming to see our campus, you can come see us any day at 9:30 a.m. You'll just sign up on our website listed below. And like I said, my name is Caitlin Middleton. Here is my phone number. You can text me, call me, or email me at any time.
Thanks, Caitlin. Appreciate that. Next up, we have the University of Alabama.
Awesome, thank you. Getting this started. Awesome. Well, my name is Amanda Sisk. Good evening, everyone. I'm a regional recruiter with the University of Alabama. I actually live over in the St. Louis area, and I work with all of our students from Missouri, Kansas, and Southern Illinois. So I'm glad that you all could join tonight. Now, for those of you who aren't too familiar with the University of Alabama, we are actually located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Now, Tuscaloosa from the Kansas City area, to give you an idea, is about an 11.5-hour drive down to Tuscaloosa. So we're a little bit farther from home. You definitely get some warmer weather as a benefit to the end of that longer drive. But there is also the option for anyone who would prefer to fly into Birmingham as well, too. Now, Tuscaloosa itself, it's a really neat town. We're a smaller city, about 100,000 residents, definitely have that college town atmosphere and excitement throughout the year. And there's really a lot off campus that you can take advantage of and check out. There's a lot of great restaurants, shops, really close to campus in walking distance. Downtown Tuscaloosa is only about 1.5 miles away. And some great outdoor activities as well too, whether you want to check out a concert at the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater or take a walk on the Riverwalk that goes by campus. There's a lot to see and do. Now, at UA, we are a larger public research institution. This year, we have just under 38,000 students on our campus. And I think one of the neat aspects of our student body is really where everyone comes from. About 58% of our students come to us from outside the state of Alabama. So as a student coming from Kansas, you know that you'll be on campus with students from a little bit of everywhere, different backgrounds and different interests. You certainly won't feel like one of the only students from Kansas or from the Great Plains Midwest area. Now at Alabama, a lot of our students come to us because you'll get a really great balance between some really strong academic programs as well as a great campus life on our campus. And we currently have over 200 degree programs, including our majors, minors, and specializations. Some of our bigger programs include areas like business, engineering, biology, and psychology. But we do also have some unique programs, things like marine science or programs like our accelerated master's program or STEM path to the MBA. Those programs allow students to complete their undergrad and grad degrees in a shortened time period. We have quite a few students as well too who come into Alabama and come into our honors college as well. And that's a really great way to find a smaller community feel on campus while still being on our larger research campus. Now, we want to make sure that our students are successful both in and out of the classroom. So we do provide some really strong campus resources for our students, areas like advising, tutoring, career resources, first year experience office that will help you get engaged on campus and get paired up with upperclassmen mentors. Our career resources are really strong on our campus. This past year, we were first in the SEC and second in the nation for internship placement. So we do work really hard to make sure that our students are ready for those next steps, whether it's finding an internship or a first job or applying to graduate professional school. Now, outside of academics, I know that's going to be important to find that right campus life and campus environment for you as well too. And I think that campus life is definitely one of the strengths at the University of Alabama. It's an exciting campus to be a part of, lots of campus pride and campus spirit. And I think it's just easy to get out there and meet new people and join new activities. Currently, we do have over 600 student organizations on our campus. We also have a great community, a really large recreation program aside from our NCAA Division I athletics, and a really full event calendar throughout the year. So I think it's really hard to get bored on campus. In addition, a big part of campus life is living on campus. We do require that our freshmen live on campus that first year. So you have some great options for residence halls, anything from a traditional style residence hall to suite style hall as well too. Now, when it comes to admission for fall 2021 students, we are test optional this year, and I think that Alabama has a pretty simplified application process. We'll want to see your application for admission, which you can submit through our website, and there's a $40 application fee or the opportunity to apply for a fee waiver. We do not require any essays or letters of recommendation on the application, so it's really will be asking you mostly for background, basic information about yourself. And then we'll also want to see your official high school transcript, and if you choose to submit scores, we can accept either the ACT or the SAT. Typically, we're going to be looking at the types of classes you've taken throughout high school, along with an overall 3.0 GPA and a 21 on the ACT or 1060 SAT if you choose to submit your scores. For test optional students, we are also looking for a 2.5 core GPA. Now, we are enrolling admissions, but we do encourage students to make sure to meet our January 15th scholarship priority deadline. Now, we do have some really strong out-of-state scholarships for our students on campus. We have both academic merit-based scholarships that are going to be based on your GPA and test score that you can see here. We also have a really great group of competitive scholarships, and these are going to be, we're going to be focusing on your core GPA and your scholarship application and resume and the strength of that resume. So I encourage all students to submit their scholarship application by January 15th. Aside from the charts that you see here, we do also have national merit, national recognition scholarships, and then competitive scholarships through our academic departments and National Alumni Association as well too. Now, when it comes to cost, overall tuition fees, room and board, we're just under $45,000. So aside from scholarship, we do also offer financial aid, and we have a December 1st priority deadline. Now, I hope that you take the opportunity to visit campus. We have both virtual tour and information session options going on right now, as well as in-person options too. And my contact information is listed here. So if you have any questions for me, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. And I look forward to working with you all this year. Have a great evening.
Thanks, Amanda. I really appreciate that. Our last institution of this evening is Florida Southern University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anna, and I'm an undergraduate admissions counselor here at Florida Southern College. And I work with students from Kansas and just the Midwest in general, as well as a couple counties here in Florida. I'm so excited to be here this evening, and thank you guys for coming. But just to get started with some basic information about Florida Southern, we are located right in between Tampa and Orlando in Lakeland, Florida. We were founded in 1883, which makes us one of the oldest private colleges in the state of Florida. And we're home to about 3,000 total students, 60% of which are from the state of Florida and 40% are from out of state, representing nearly all 50 states and 50 foreign countries as well. Here at Florida Southern, we have over 70 programs of study as well as 16 pre-professional tracks. And our most popular majors are biology and marine biology, our direct entry nursing program, business, music, theater, exercise science, and computer science as well. We are a liberal arts college at our core though, so you're going to get a well-rounded degree no matter what you major in. Regardless of what you major in though, we do emphasize engaged in experiential learning. And that just basically means that you'll be an active participant in your classroom because we really do believe in the power of learning by doing and immerse our students in their field as soon as possible. And we're able to offer this kind of engaged learning experience in part because of our small class sizes. With 3,000 total students, the average class size is 18 students, and our student to faculty ratio is about 14:1. All of our classes are taught by professors themselves, so you're never going to have a graduate student or a teaching assistant leading a course, and this is just to ensure that you're learning from experts in your field at all times. As an extension of our engaged learning experience, we do have these three guarantees that are guaranteed to all of our students regardless of major. So the first guarantee that I'd like to highlight is that travel study option. So we do guarantee this through our junior journey program, and that's a 7 to 10 day trip over school breaks in either your junior or senior year. You do go with the professor, so there is an academic component to it, and you do get course credit for these trips as well. The best part about these trips though is that they are at little to no additional cost to our students, and there are both domestic and international trip options, and you can go on one that isn't affiliated with your major since they don't take any time away from your classes. We also guarantee internships to all of our students regardless of major, and this is super important because 95% of employers are looking for new hires with experience, and an internship allows you to be a competitive candidate once you enter the job market. We also have tons of research opportunities and other professional working experiences for students who are wanting to go to graduate school, professional school, like med school, different things like that. And students have the option to do these kinds of experiences locally during the school year, or you can go closer to home or experience a new place if you're wanting to do internships during school breaks. That last guarantee is to graduate in 4 years or less, and we're able to guarantee this because kind of in addition to everything that I've already shared, students are also paired with an academic advisor in their field of study as soon as they're on campus, and these tend to be professors in those majors that they're going to have at some point or have already had as a professor at some point as well. Students meet with their advisor several times per year to make sure that they're on track for graduation. We're also very transfer credit friendly, so you may be able to come into college with some college credits under your belt already. So to kind of summarize everything that I've shared so far, these academic opportunities are really important because they do translate into post-graduation success. And 97% of our students are employed or attending some kind of graduate or professional school within 1 year of graduating from Florida Southern. About a third of our students do go on to those graduate or professional programs, and the remaining 2/3 enter the workforce. I know that outcomes in academics are definitely an important part of your college experience, but I also want to talk about and highlight student life at Florida Southern because we do pride ourselves on being a true campus community. And as an out-of-state student, you want to make sure that the place that you're going to college for 4 years feels like a home away from home. So we do require our students to live on campus for all 4 years. That also means that you're guaranteed to have housing on campus for all 4 years. And our students really appreciate this aspect of Florida Southern because that is what makes it a true campus community. And you're always going to be connected to other students and individuals. So it makes it a really, really nice environment for sure. We have 16 housing options, including on-campus dorms, as well as apartment complexes near campus that are set aside for our upperclassmen. Aside from housing, we have a ton of ways to show your school spirit, get connected and involved. So we do have 20 NCAA Division II teams, and we are the Florida Southern Moccasins, which are the snake, not the shoe. We have 30 national championships among all of these teams, so it's a very, very winning program for sure. We also have several opportunities to participate in sports at both the club and intramural level as well. We also have over 100 student clubs and organizations ranging anywhere from Greek life and campus ministries to special interest clubs and organizations like our CAT Club. So like I said, I mean, there are a ton of ways to get involved on campus, show your school spirit. There's also a ton of ways to get involved in the Lakeland community as a whole. And last year, our students completed 32,000 hours of community service, which I think says a lot about our student body population, especially since it wasn't required of them. They just did it because they wanted to. So now that I've kind of shared all about Florida Southern, let's talk about how to officially become a Florida Southern moccasin. So first and foremost, it's 100% totally free to apply regardless of how you do so. And our application is available on our website as well as Common Application and Coalition. In addition to the application, we also need your transcript and a personal statement. We are test optional, and you can also send a letter of recommendation as well. We're rolling admissions, so you'll find a decision in 2 to 4 weeks. Every application is also considered for scholarship, an academic-based scholarship. We also encourage students to file with FAFSA because we are an 8-stacking institution. We also accept outside scholarships and college savings plans, which just means that you can earn financial aid. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Students, we have a couple of minutes left. Anybody still want to ask a question? The Q&A section is open. What can we answer for you? Well, since I don't see anybody jumping in there, why don't we say thank you to all of our universities and institutions. Appreciate everybody coming. We've got a couple of other sessions this evening if any of the students want to sign up for it. This has been recorded, of course. You can watch it later with family and friends, review the information, and I will wish everybody a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye-bye.